Of all the movies that I've made, it's like Bad Boys was the one that people would say the most. Hey man, when you gonna do another one? When you gonna another? You know, nobody's walking up and saying, man, I can't wait to see Pursuit of Happiness 2.
Fierce.
These are my nipples, not my eyes.
This is inspired by Beyonce. And I'm like, well, I just dressed her. She's never wearing that. You know what I mean?
Filled your resume with lies.
Oh, yeah, well, I didn't have a lot of credits.
Yeah.
So I had a very large special skills section.
Yeah.
I wrote everything that I could do.
Right, just because you had to fill out the page.
Automobile driver. Automobile driver / automatic. Automobile driver / manual.
Markeling, let's see the definition. It's when you can't handle your boyfriend's family, so you move to Canada. She was here, and she did say that you maybe used your hands to eat out of her pot.
Okay, let me clarify. It was the end of the evening. That pot roast was fierce. You know that kind of food that makes you want to throw your shoe at somebody?
Yep.
That. And I walked past and I just... And she saw me do it. And she's a little germaphobe, so...
Oh, gotcha.
She made me take the pot liquor home.
Next, we have paper straw. Let's see the definition. It's a replacement for your ex who is better for you, but ends up being weak and useless.
I have had a lot of jobs. I was Baker Square Pie Shop. I was a waitress there for many years. My first job was as a car hop at A&W, where back then they made us wear a very tight T-shirt that said, "Take home a jug of fun."
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that has been... They've stopped doing that.
There is no doubt that there were a series of imminent attacks that were being plotted by Qasem Soleimani. We don't know precisely when, and we don't know precisely where, but it was real.
When you say the attacks were imminent, how imminent were they? Were we talking about days? Were we talking about weeks?
If you're an American in the region, days and weeks, this is not something that's relevant.
These guys claim there's an imminent attack, and then when you ask them for specifics, suddenly they turn into characters in a French film. Days, weeks, what is the difference? Weeks are days, days are weeks. What matters is love, no?
What we've done with the USMCA, what we've done with Japan, $40 billion trade deal, and a lot of it has to do with the farmers. South Korea, oh, you gotta love Trump, you gotta love Trump.
No, we don't. Trump is so detached from reality, he's starting to talk like a sitcom character doing his catchphrase. Uh-oh, looks like the kitchen's on fire and the cops are here. Still, you gotta love Trump.
They were doing a local news segment on, like, you know, abstinence as a part of teen sex education. And, like, my guidance counselor, for some reason, was like, I'll ask 14-year-olds to talk about sex. You know, and I'll ask John, who's clearly gay and not out.
When you went and sat down, were you like, on this, I was made for this? Or were you,
Well, that's what typically happens. Like tonight, for example, it's like I'm like backstage in a see-through shirt. I'm like, I got this. And then the second I'm out here, I'm like, oops.
And finally, you probably heard the slang term FOMO, the fear of missing out, and JOMO, the joy of missing out. Well, this is NSWOMO. This is no strong feelings one way or the other about missing out. Tina had a party last night, but apparently it wasn't huge or anything. Some people had fun and some didn't. And they watched a movie, but it was Spider-Man Far From Home, and I've already seen it. It was pretty good, but I don't know if I need to see it again. Anyway, hashtag NSWOMO.
Tell you a little bit about myself. I'm mixed race, which means I should be hot.
My grandmother found my rap book, and she never said nothing, turned to the back page, and she said, "Dear Willard, truly intelligent people do not have to use words like this to express themselves. Please show the world that you're as smart as we think you are. Love, Gigi."
Oh my God.
And I read that and I was like,
I don't know how we're gonna top that.